that a coach is while a coach can be a compassionate shoulder to lean on, but a great coach is a coach, and I would bet it's maybe in the dictionary this way. A great coach is a person who will help another person achieve something that they couldn't do on their own, right? Like if you want to be a great tennis player, you can just practice. But if you want to be better than you can assemble through your own practice, you need a coach, somebody who's watching what you're doing, that's going to level you up. Same thing in golf, same thing in basketball, same thing in life, a life coach, something who's going to observe what you're doing and not go, neat, here's your participation trophy. You showed up. You sold a challenge pack. No, a coach is going to go, what are you talking about? You sold a challenge pack. We've got 150 million people in North America. I need you to sell 3 challenge packs. You stepped up. You stepped into this for a reason, because you wanted to achieve something, because you wanted to pay off that debt. You wanted a better car, or you wanted to go to that trip, or whatever it is, or you wanted to hold yourself accountable to do something. You told me that's what you wanted. What's happening? Let's look at this, because I'm not going to accept you accepting your mediocrity. That's what a coach does, okay? And you get to that. You get to that ability with your challengers and with your coaches by 3 questions. And I call them the 3 magic questions so that it's light and fun. But these are my 3 magic questions, which will help you not sell, but be what I really need you to be for this to live up to what my dream is. And that is, I don't want to have a million people out there selling stuff. I really don't care. I'm going to be fine with the money. I'm doing fine. But what I want to do is make a difference in the world. I want to help people achieve their goals and lead healthy, fulfilling lives at a scale that has never been achieved before. And to do that, I have to surround myself with outrageously talented people. You've got one there in the building. Outrageously talented. More aggressive as an executive, as a talent, than just about anybody I've ever met. And the good news is, everything that Autumn represents, and that Christina represents, and Becky, and Monica, and again, everybody who's on the team that represents this amazing team, has that same ability to reject mediocrity and to help people achieve their goals. And you do that not by selling, but by helping people. And you help them with these 3 questions. Now, I apologize that these are 3 questions that I've directed Kim to present on the Champions page and to train people about these 3 questions. I did it on, I think, the New Leader Conference, but I'm going to do it again here, maybe add some color to it. But it's important to me that you understand the power of these 3 questions. First, I'm going to tell you a story about how I got to them. So my son and I, there was a period of time that he and I would go around and go car shopping, just go around, look at cars. And so one time we drove into this dealer, and it was a Range Rover dealer. And I walked in, and the salesman comes up to you, and he's like, "Can I show you some cars?" I'm like, "That's why I'm here." So that's perfect. What a coincidence. So let's look at them. And he says, "Do you want to see this one?" I'm like, "Great." And I sit in it, and good-looking car. Play with the buttons, the window goes up and down, Danny's in the back, don't touch that, don't put your feet on that seat, whatever, I'm trying to control him, he's 11 at the time, and then I get out of the car, and the guy's standing there, and I'm like, oh, can I look at that one? And I look at that one, and then the guy's standing there, and I go, all right, Danny, is there anything else you want to see? He's like, well, let's go look at that one. I'm like, okay, we'll go look at that one. Nothing that at this point we're kind of bored, and so we go to walk out. And as I walk out the door, I just can't help myself. And I go, Danny, just wait a second. And I walk in, and I go get the salesman, and I say, hey, look, I assume you joined this car dealership because you want to succeed as a car salesman. And I just have to tell you, because it's not going to work unless you change what you're doing. Here's what just happened, dude. I walked in here. You saw what car I parked when I walked in. And you didn't ask me a single question. You put me in cars, made sure that they started so that I could put the power window up and down. But you didn't ask me, what are you looking for in a car? What do you want? As we translate that to being a coach, what is your goal? Do you have a fitness goal? Do you have a weight loss goal? Do you have a health goal? Is there something that's bothering you? You need to find this out. Okay? He didn't ask me that. He could have asked me. And this is what I said to the guy. I was like, if you'd have found out what I was looking for, you might have known which cars to show me. Could have saved me some time. If you had asked me why I wanted a car like that, then you would have been able to further define which car I go into. And then you asked me the third question, that is, what's wrong with the car that you drove in? Why isn't that car working for you? Then you would have found out, then you would have helped me solve my problems, and you'd be like, well, you don't want to get in this car because that has the same problem. Oh, you need some storage space, place to put your bike in, you go on your weekend bike rides, so you need something with extra storage space, blah, blah, blah. You would have the basis for helping me solve my problem. I didn't come in here to resist your sales. I came in here to maybe have you help me find the car that's for me, right? And he was like, oh God, thanks a lot, dude. And he probably was annoyed at me, or maybe he took it to heart. But as I was driving home, my son said, why'd you do that? And I was like, you know, people misunderstand what selling is. What selling is helping. It is a noble profession. And I was thinking, like, it's so important for our coaches to understand that you are in a noble profession, that you have the prospect of helping people achieve their goals. So let's relate these three questions, because it's going to unlock all of your courage to do what Christina said, and that is to believe in what you do. Because if you ask somebody, as a coach, what are your goals? Do you want to get healthier? Do you want to lose weight? Like, you're bulletproof. You're not asking them, hey, will you buy this shake? Will you buy this challenge pack? No, you're asking them, what are your goals? Do you have goals? I'm starting a group. Here's how you go. Let's presume my person's over here. I'm starting a group. You want to join it? Because do you have any fitness goals that would like to join my group? Now, you might be breaking out on a cold sweat. I can't just ask people if they want to join my group. Of course you can. Because you haven't even started. You know in the back of your mind, eventually I'm going to have to tell them that it costs money. But you're not starting there. Hey, I'm starting a group. You can do that like literally in your downtime today. I would challenge you to reach out to some people in your text and tell them you're starting a group on Monday, or you have a group going, hey, I was just thinking about you. You want to join my fitness group and my cooking group and my weight loss group, whatever you do with your group. And they'll say no. And then you say, is that because you don't have a fitness or weight loss goal? Do you have any fitness or weight loss goals? And then I say, I see your multi-level marketing thing coming a mile away. Don't try to sell me. I'm not trying to sell you. I'm trying to see if you have any goals that I can help you with, because I'm looking for people to be in my group who are super motivated. If you're not motivated, you're right. I don't want you in my group. You are blocked. You are banned from my group. I'm done talking to you. But if you have goals, I'd love you to be a part of it. And I say, well, you know what? I wouldn't mind my clothes fitting better. It is kind of annoying me. I gained the COVID-15, as they say. Cool. So now you know that they have a goal. Why is that your goal? You look fine to me. Body positivity is all the thing. You should love yourself no matter what. Yeah, but still I'd feel better in my own skin if I just know how I feel, got more energy, whatever. You're just talking to a person. You haven't started selling them anything. You're getting to know them. Like that car dealer, he was getting to know me. He wasn't putting me in cars yet and telling me why this car is better than that car. Okay, so do you have a goal? What's your goal? Why is that your goal? That's interesting. And by the way, when you ask that to people as if you care about them, which you should, that's powerful. That's a powerful person in their life, because nobody's asking them questions and actually caring about what the answers are. How are you today? I'm good. What'd you say? I didn't hear that. Are you good? Yes, I'm good. Like, people don't answer. People don't listen to that answer. Okay, so, but you do. What's your goal? I'm starting a group. What's your goal? Do you have a goal? You want to be in my group? Because we're going to succeed. My girls, my babes, we all going to succeed. It's going to be hot, and we're going to feel good about ourselves, and we're going to make our kids proud. That's the belief part. You want to be a part of that? I think you do. All right. Why is that your goal? Okay, now you know. They have, what's your goal? And if they don't have a goal immediately, you go, well, how do you feel? Do you have a lot of energy when you wake up? Do you feel like you're working out enough? Do you like going to the gym? Okay, and some of those answers might be like, okay, this isn't going to be for you. Or some of the answers are going to be like, hey, I think we can help you with that. Now, the third question. All right, let's go, let's double up. Ah, shit, man, I'm slow. Okay, what's your goal? Why is it your goal? And then, why haven't you achieved that goal before? You know they tried something else. I joined a gym, I never went. Or I tried keto and it made my brain feel like it was shriveling into, or I had no energy. Or I tried intermittent fasting and turned into intermittent starving and I was hungry. Whatever it was, I've had eating issues, so I always get jumbled up and then I feel like I'm gonna slide down the slippery slope. Whatever their objection is, I don't need to give you what they are. Then you go, okay, look, this is important because you're a coach, not a distributor. As a coach, that's when you step up. What I would have loved for that salesman to say, I'm gonna make sure we put you in the car that is so perfect for you that you want to send me birthday cards. That's what I would have loved that guy's mission to be. That's what I want your mission to be as a coach. Oh, that's why you failed? Because you couldn't get up in the morning? Because it's hard and you quit after 1 week, or if you get sick along the way? Oh man, this is awesome. Because you're exactly the kind of person I love to coach. Because if you're okay, if you want some tough love, if you're okay with pushing me for once in your life, I'm gonna be all up in that. And that's what I'm gonna do. And that's what my girls are gonna be. That's what my tribe is gonna do. If you're bringing negative to my group, I got some other people I can introduce you to. But if you're gonna bring positive to my group and you wanna be a part of a positive tribe who has a good time doing this, I think you should be a part of this. Now, okay, what's your goal? Why is that your goal? Why haven't you achieved that goal in the past? Once you know those three things and you continue, you weave your way through them because you're going to need to go, you're going to need to ask more questions, then you're going to get into, okay, I'm going to send you a share cart. That's going to give you the shake that I drink, the pre-workout that I drink, and this great workout program that I do that we're all going to do together. Or we can pick one if you there's something else that you want to do, we can find one that's right for you, but you're going to be in my group. And they're like, whoa, wait, hold on. Share a cart? Now you're talking about money. Then you're like, well, yeah, I want you to succeed. And they're like, how much is it? It's about $180 to get started. I'm just assuming that you don't have a BFF promo code to knock it down for you. So it's about $180. $180? I know! That's a crazy low price, right? Wait, $180. Why is it so expensive? Expensive? I'm not asking you to buy a Peloton bike. I'm asking you to get access to 2,000 workout videos. I'm giving you 2 nutrition programs, both of which are worth over $100. I'm getting you a shake that's going to feed your biology. Wait a minute, hold on. Let's go back 1, 2, and 3. What was your goal again? Because if you want it, and why hasn't it worked for you? You know why I'm thinking it hasn't worked for you? Because you haven't valued it enough for you. I promised you I was going to be a coach. I'm just talking real tough love here. If you want to be a dilettante and just pretend that you want to achieve 1 and 2, I am not your coach. I am here for you if you're serious. My girls get results. They are hot. They are happy. They are positive. Their family is inspired by them because they stepped up and they put a $180 charge on their credit card. And they drink this shake that shows that they care about their body enough to drink this instead of a latte with foam coming out of a hole out of the top of the plastic. Like, it's just stupid. Go back and put your sprinkles on your Frappuccino, lady. You can't be in my group now. Okay. Anyway, So